Welcome to the Dude Network, where we chill and unwind. Food, sports, entertainment, the best of its kind. Grab your buddies, have a seat, let's have a good time. 4 nights a week, we'll make sure you feel just fine. Join us as we dive into the coolest trends. Dude Network, where the fun never ends. Dude Network, where the fun never ends. Hanging out with the dudes and dudettes. Talking about the things we love, no regrets. Tune in, relax, and let the good vibe flow. The Dude Network, the place to go.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
I love it.
Chip, we did it.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe what I just saw. Tony, go ahead. Take it away.
Oh, my God. I hope everybody's watching the Coach's Corner. We had the whole bar erupting on not only the game tied in the bottom of the ninth, but David Fry's walk-off, bottom of the 10th. The guards are alive. 2-1 series, 2 more at Cleveland. But before we go up to the Bronx, Cleveland's getting 2 more games. The people here are loving it here at the Grotto, Chip. Unbelievable. Dude, I wish you were here because this is a one-of-one vibe I'm experiencing right now. One of one.
Dude, I will tell you this. I know how much you love your Indians. And when that dude, I don't even know who that was with the tying home run. I don't even know who the hell that was.
That was he came on this year. He's one of our rookies. They called him Big Christmas. That's his nickname because he's a monster and his last name's Noel. Dude, John Kenzie Noel, David Fry with his second massive home run, game-winning home run, one against the Tigers, one now against the Yankees. Oh, my God, Chip, what an experience. I know we got bets to get into. We got all things to get into.
No, hold on. No.
I need a minute.
I know you need a minute. That's why I went live. I was texting you. I love my teams too. And if that just happened, if the Jays just did that, I wouldn't be focused right now on this at all. I would be so I'm shocked that you're here. Kudos to you. Good for you. You're in a bar in Cleveland and you're still hopped on. So I was ready to take control for the next 10 minutes while you celebrated. But man, 2 2-run home runs in the bottom of the 9th and bottom of the 10th. That's what playoff baseball is about. You guys are not out of it. You have 2 more games in Cleveland. That was unreal.
Dude, we got some clips. Champions Corner, it was like 9:01, and David Fry's up, bottom of the 10th. I'm like, how do we end this show and transfer over to another show and not be on the air? Crazy. Oh, man. Dude,
that was absolutely insanity,
this is why I love Cleveland. Everything about it.
That was absolutely
we love you.
Insanity. And I'm so happy for you, man. Like, especially like you're down to literally, dude. You're down. It's the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs and a runner on. First of all, there's 2 outs with nobody on, and Buddy hits a bomb off the wall, which I'm kind of thankful for because it wouldn't have mattered. It would have made it 5-4. And then next thing you know, Buddy comes up. His last name's Noel. What did I text you?
Oh, let's go down that. By the way, I'm in the middle of the show. And you called it. I called it too. I said Big Christmas is due for his October moment. He hasn't had it yet. It's what I said live on the show. And this is what heard of this. This is what shit goes. Noel means Christmas.
Right here. Look.
Yeah.
This is my text chain to Tony right now. Look.
I'm reading it.
Before the Capitals, Tony, look at the screen. Before the Caps, look at this. So I was like, Noel's about to deliver a gift. Noel means Christmas.
He leads it with Noel means Christmas. Noel's about to deliver a gift. Then the all caps button gets hit. We're 2 minutes into it. So, oh my effing G. Dude, I called that, which he did. And the announcer copied me. Screw that guy. OMFG, let's go. Still all caps. OMGG. Let's go, dude. Exclamation. Wow.
Keep this in mind. I had no money on that to be that excited. I am obviously not a Cleveland fan. I just love you so much that I felt that victory, that tying home run. I felt it because I've been there with the Jose Bautista bat flip. I've been there. I've seen it. And I felt it. And I was so happy because I'm like, okay, we have a show to do. And if Cleveland's about to lose, this show might be a little shittier because, like, your Guardians lost. You'd still be on, but you wouldn't be as on. Now we're all fired up. This is the best.
Oh, I don't really care what happens in this game, but we need offense. Let's switch temporarily. And I'm sure I'll come back to this like 50,316
Yeah.
times tonight.
Yeah.
But right now,
Yeah.
let's
Yep.
get into our
Parlay.
let's get
Which
into our parlay here.
Williams is looking amazing. Kamara, not so good.
So here is our late night parlay for tonight. Over 3.5 Cortland Sutton receptions. Over 108.5
So
Calvin
far.
Ramara. Go ahead, Chip.
Yeah, no. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there, Tony. Sutton has no catches so far, but that's fine. We're still early. Williams 49 rushing and 7 receiving, so that looks fantastic. He's basically there already. And then Kamara, the good news is the Saints are down. Kamara is at 1 yard rushing, and that's it. So the thing about Kamara is he can get 3 20-yard plays like.
Yeah, we need one home run from him and we're back. One home run from him and we're back.
Also, the other good thing about Kamara, which is weird so far, is that he's his quarterback's a rookie. So I'm thinking to myself, quarterback's a rookie. He's going to be having a lot of little drop passes, a lot of screen passes.
Yeah, check
when he's in
down.
trouble.
Check down.
He hasn't had one yet, but also the Saints. It's 10 minutes left in the second quarter. The Saints have been on the field for 3 minutes, so there's nothing really to judge on so far for that. And the Saints have the ball right now. Oh, someone's injured. So
someone is currently half dead on the field right now. They just turned it back on here. Yeah. So we are officially back to football here at the Grotto in Cleveland at the Barley House.
But damn, dude, congratulations! That is so exciting. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, man. We needed that. Cleveland with our Browns season right now. We need one more. We needed one more week of baseball. We really. Boy, if we could squeeze the World Series out here.
Not only that, but just like that feeling, that playoff sports feeling that you guys just got. Like when you love your team the way we love our teams and you get one of those moments you don't forget. No matter what happens in the playoffs, you just don't forget those moments. Those are the moments
that's why we watch sports. What just happened.
Yeah.
I wish everybody
we live for.
Here we go. Something from the crowd here. Steelers suck. Browns beanie. That's what Cleveland's about right there. That's what I like to see.
Oh, man.
Woo.
Okay, so now that's kind of out of the way, Tony, I can hear you so much better this week, which is awesome.
I don't know why I'm using this. Well, I put these little foam things on top of them, and I think that's cutting out a lot of like the fan noise and stuff like that. So
it's right near your mouth too. Last week, I think it was way too far.
Yeah, we went without the booms this week, and I think our audio was 30,000 times better during the first show. So I'm glad, Chip. We're figuring out this stuff here. I appreciate everybody's patience. I want literally the best quality, best video, best audio. I want top tier. Dude Network, we don't like take shortcuts. We like to take shortcuts when it comes to getting a buzz, but we don't like to take shortcuts when it comes to putting out quality stuff. But
hell yeah, brother.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love it.
They got a bourbon tasting going on up here, and they had this smoked maple bourbon that is probably it's one of the top 3 bourbons I've had lately because it was so smooth. They made me this sweet old fashioned with it.
Is that the old fashioned that you put club soda in and all that stuff?
They did put club soda in this one, Chip. They've heard about it. I've made my feelings known. They shamed me last week. What do you got? Bootlegger?
Well, the collaboration I did yesterday with the bar when I was the bartender, Boat's Keg Distillery, they actually won my parlay yesterday. Like a clean sweep, like a no sweat. Like all 3 games hit the over like before the 15-minute mark of the third. Complete no sweat.
That's what I like to see out of you, Chip, because you were on a streak. Tell everybody about your streak. Where are we at in the last 7 days after the previous 35?
With 3 wins. But Boom. It was in 37 days I won 1 parlay.
Oh God!
So we were over $8,000 in profit. I bet $100 a day, and I was down to like $4,200 in profit. So do the math, right? That's 40 days plus a win in there somewhere. So it was nuts. Plus then I doubled down a few of those days, right? So the math adds up because I had 1 win in that stretch. It was. I'm not going to say it was miserable. I think what was more miserable was how I was losing. Like it was disgusting. Like I was the worst bad beats. Tony, how far ahead are you? Right now, my Bo Nix just threw the ball.
I'm at 9. Yeah,
16.
it's standard. I will curb. I am so hung up in the Guardians game. I promise not to get too caught up in the game tonight, so I will keep my emotions in check. I'm about 7 seconds ahead of you, but I promise everything will be fine.
Yeah. This
because I am still just on a cloud that I can't get off of right now from this Guardians game.
You're going to be on that cloud till the first pitch the next game, no matter
which
what.
is tomorrow.
You're back to, yeah, but you have 24 hours to kind of be on that cloud, and then you're back to reality. But I mean, the way that game was, like you guys were up 3-1, and then back to back home runs, which like sinks you that late in the game in the 8th, sinks you. And then, oh man, just the way it happened. Like 2 outs, bottom 9, you go up and hit a game timer. That's like a dream that you're playing. You're playing the ball field when you're 10 years old, and you say that before you swing
bottom of the 9th
against the tennis ball.
And we should talk about how we gave it. We were up 3-1 that whole game, and then we bring in our closer, who's a Cy Young candidate, and it's the second time this postseason he gives up a 2-run bomb to tie it, but then he lets Giancarlo Aaron Judge got us, and then he lets Giancarlo come up, and he gets a bomb. So we let their 2 best players, which is like the one rule, don't get beat by their best player. Yeah, and then our rookie comes back and responds immediately. And I don't know. I'm just proud of my team right now. Good job, guards. We have first and goal right now in Denver. Denver's trying to go up 13-0. New Orleans has had a rough look. Looks like they've had a rough start at it.
I kind of want that because right now Williams is almost right up where we need him for our parlay,
and no run.
The Saints have nothing offensively, so if they're down, they're going to have to get some offense somehow, some way, right?
Yeah, and we do have the other baseball game. Hey, there's Williams with a. Hang on, that's not him. That's not him. Nope,
that's a run.
Timeout.
It's a touchdown. Touchdown.
I tried. Did I check myself enough?
Hey, that's all right. At least we got it.
Did you know he scored a touchdown with my reaction?
Well, it was that close, and as you were saying it, he just got the ball, and there was a wide open gap. So I put 2 and 2 together.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
I saw that it was Williams in the back of the end zone, and I was very, very excited.
I think he's actually at what we need him to be at. 59 plus. He's got 15. He's got 15 receiving yards too. So he's got 2 catches, which is huge for Chase Chubby, which we can bring up here soon.
Yes, so let's go. Actually, we can go ahead and bring it up now.
Williams is done. Williams is done, by the way, just so we know.
Well, that's so unfortunate. So everybody already that's tuning in, our late night parlay, we've already hit 1 leg. We are going for 3 out of our last 4. So yeah, we needed the only thing that I don't like about that is Cortland Sutton has no receptions yet, and they got a 13-point lead.
Yeah, that's rough, man. That's tough.
3-0 Devils. What a win by the guards. Thank you, Beal. It is a good time to be alive. Don't cost that can in the air. It's open.
Buffalo game went over, of course.
All right. Sorry, we got 7 minutes. So here's what's exciting about having Gregg and Blake Williams with us tonight. We're going to get some very good insider info for our picks because the Saints are who they won the Super Bowl with Sean Payton, who is now the head coach of the Broncos. Dennis Allen they worked with on the Saints staff. So our guest here tonight with Super Bowl champions Gregg and Blake Williams have worked with both these head coaches. Gregg has already kind of broken down the first. He knows the strategy these guys are going with 2 rookie quarterbacks. It was really cool to hear them talk. So this is going to be some good insider betting info tonight for you guys later on.
What I think we should do at halftime is make a 3-leg live player prop parlay or in-game parlay, like with options for. But I think we should get them to choose 3 things, so that way the viewers, we know most of our viewers love parlays. If we can get like a 3-legger like plus 400 to 600, that could be a lot of fun. Obviously, that's not a guaranteed win or anything like that. But like if we have 3 options during the halftime, I think we can get them to pick that for us, and we make that.
I think we can definitely incorporate that into it.
I don't know together, yeah. Instead of
we might be able to get Blake to sit in with us to help us make our $1 dream parlay for this weekend.
Yeah,
which we
I
have
think
not
I
done
think
3
at
weeks ago.
halftime though, I think at halftime though, like I'm honestly mostly saying this because I would love it. Kamara with 7 yards. I'm mostly
Yeah,
saying this because I would love it. I would love to get one of those boys to make us a halftime parlay. We give them the option to
I
make
think
the yes or no.
I know for a fact Blake will definitely hop on here and do
Yeah,
that with.
and
He's
I'm
going
gonna
to be on here toward
put
the end of halftime. So yeah.
I'm gonna put $100 on that parlay to make things very interesting in the second half.
Ooh,
Because we know,
juicy.
because I know Blake likes a little bit of a high roller mentality, and I'm
He
gonna show
definitely
him.
likes the good bourbon. He likes the good
Yeah,
stuff. He don't.
yeah,
He don't.
that's
You know.
that's a great way to put it.
Yeah. I see the bourbon he drinks and the bourbon I drank, and I'm like, yeah, it's different lifestyle.
Mm,
But we
mhm.
do have Chips Chubby into it, so let's dive right into it, Chuck.
All right,
Chips
Chubby is,
Chubby. Let's go ahead and get it pulled up
um,
here. You had a couple of them. That first one I didn't put on here, but your first
oh, it's
Chips Chubby was
the
about a
3 leg.
30-legger. It was awesome.
This is Chips Chubby here, and it is currently alive. The only thing that hasn't happened yet is Kamara getting a catch, which I'm still not even worried about because they're down by 13. Kamara is one of their literally. Oh, he might get one right here. Hold on, he might get one right here. No, he's not. Um. Anyway, so Javonte Williams has 2 catches. Juwan Johnson has 1. Foster Moreau has 1. Kamara has none. So if Kamara can get 1 or 2 by the end of half, I'll be very happy with that. Especially because they're down. I'm like not even worried about it a little bit. These other guys, they're all in the action. This is 100 to pay 13. Are you kidding me? 4 dudes to get low catch it. Like it should be a
It's
close game.
juicy. It's
So I
super.
really like
For
this. This is
some
Chips
reason,
Chubby.
it's very juicy. And New Orleans is going to punt here. I don't know who got a. Looks like there is a. Nope.
I don't like this at all. Oh, they're
Yeah,
challenging.
Saints
They're
just
gonna
took a
challenge the
timeout. They're
spot.
going to be punt. They're going to be punting the ball back to Denver here.
I think,
Denver might
I
just
think they're gonna challenge. I think
boat
they're gonna
race
challenge
them.
the spot.
Huh?
You wouldn't take it. You wouldn't waste the timeout. I think they're gonna challenge the spot here. The spot of the run. I think they're gonna challenge it.
I
Anyways,
don't know.
that's Chips Chubby. So yeah, we're that's good.
Or they're thinking about putting. Oh, Rattler's walking back out, bro. I think they're gonna. They took a timeout to go for it.
On either that or they're gonna check. Yeah, because they're like literally inches away. You can't give the ball back to these guys with 5 minutes left on the clock and not get any points this half. You got to go for it here.
Oh boy,
It
here
is
we
what it is.
go. Now I imagine Kamara, unless they do the tush push here, this is a good spot for Kamara to get the ball. You got.
Keep this to yourself for 5 seconds. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this here. 5 seconds. I know. No sounds. I'm not looking at you. No
I'm
sounds.
not.
Hold
I'm
on.
not. I see nothing.
Hold on. Oh boy.
Man, you're golden, man. You do you. Hey, by the way,
Oh,
that
that's
maple bourbon.
83. That's Johnson. That's our boy. That's the guy that we just pulled up. Juwan Johnson. He has 2 out of 3 catches. Let's go. That was the best case scenario. That was the absolute best case scenario. Juwan Johnson, 2 out of 3 catches. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That guy for 2.5 catches was plus 130. He has 2 already.
Hey,
That was
club soda. Hope they put
great.
extra club soda in it, Coach.
Give that ball to Kamara. Throw it to Kamara. He's right there. Kamara catch.
Kamara catch. Kamara catch. How many yards did he get?
Dude, so instead of them punting, 2 guys on Chips Chubby just got a catch within 30 seconds.
Dude, that's awesome, dude. And the late night parlay got some love too in that stretch. So
yeah, there's another.
So yeah, we're winning all the way around.
Yeah, that was the best possible situation that could have happened for us, like by far. Kamara should get the ball here at 2nd and 4. You would think. Come on,
I did not see who got the ball.
Kamara got the ball and he lost. Oh, he got 2 yards.
Kamara got 2 yards. We're going to be joined here by actually, Coach. We got Coach Gregg Williams, Super Bowl winning coach Gregg Williams, hopping on here. You got Chip in here from Canada, Coach.
Hey, Chip. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again, bud.
Yeah, great to see you. And it's amazing here as you watch this game. There's on both coaching staffs. There's a ton of guys that were on the staff when we won a Super Bowl together, and it's interesting to see this. And again, I thought Sean Payton would have the edge going into this game a little bit, And right now, the Saints are going to have a chance to match it up here real quick, but don't count Sean out.
Holy smokes, Rattler.
Yeah,
What
Rattler's
a
like
broken
still
play.
running down the sideline. Hey,
Coach,
Coach.
Coach, as you're explaining that, I got to ask, when a play like that happens, a broken play like that happens, and you got the guy pinned, and he gets out of two 300-pound guys coming at him, and he gets 25 yards. How much does that make your blood boil?
It just totally pisses me off, and the reason that happened is because he caught him in man-to-man coverage. So guys had their back turned and did not see him running the ball. If they were in zone coverage, they would have had vision and everything, and they would have slowed him down and minimized the gain. But that was good by Spencer right there, understanding once he started that he already saw that before he left the pocket that they were in man coverage, and when it opened up, he just kept it going.
So, Coach, our question here is, real important topic here. Alvin Kamara, how much do you expect them to use him here in the second half? Because this game might be financially implicated into his success to get around 108 yards, give or take.
I would tell you this is they need to do that. And one of the things statistics-wise, today that I saw is, Alvin, has played 7, 8 Thursday night games and never scored a touchdown. And before,
nice tonight, Coach.
Yeah, and then so what is that those guys right there, I'm sure, have talked about that behind the scenes a little bit. They do need to use that him as much as they can to take the pressure off Rattler.
Dude, that was ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly.
He probably lost yards, didn't he?
It's more yards.
Geez.
Yeah, I mean, it don't take you long on that play to figure out it's very far.
No.
That ain't good. That's 4 yards lost.
Coach, you're in field goal range. You just took yourself back close to 30.
And it wasn't a very good play selection at all. For what reason, would you want to be going sideways and backwards when you're already in field goal range?
Yeah.
So here we go. Rattler, I won't say anything. Chip's 5 seconds behind.
I should have like a button where I can mute you guys for like just these quick plays here.
I know. No, we're
who's 84? No one I need.
Tipton, dude named Tipton. I have no idea.
They're gonna run this down to the 2-minute warning for sure.
So
they should, and Dennis learn that.
Timeout.
It's amazing. Did Sean call it?
Yeah.
That's smart on Sean's part. That's an extra timeout.
Is he trying to get one more possession, Coach? Get back down the field goal?
No doubt.
Well, they had a good looking drive that last drive. Yep. They went right down the field, and this is Rattler. This is good for the football game here.
As an over better, I love that timeout. I absolutely love that timeout.
Yeah, we need possessions, Coach. So yeah, these guys.
He's throwing the ball here for sure. They're not running it. So I'd love to see. Obviously, I'd love to see a completion, or I'd love to see an incompletion. Clock stops, they get the ball back, and then they still have a play before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Here we go. 3rd and 11 from the 23. Wait, see here what happens, and let Chip catch up here with us.
No, I do have a mute button.
There we go. They kept the clock running. Sean's going to let it go down, or did he call another timeout?
They're letting it go down. He's going to save that last timeout. So, yeah, I don't know, Coach. I mean, in situational, do you take one at like 2:01 to get the extra one at 2, or do you wait till?
Right now it's important for him to keep that because in field goal range, if it's
middle of the field,
on and off the field, you're going to make sure that you keep that. Okay, in case you have to get another shot 5-6 yards closer, less than 12 seconds on the clock, you got to be able to call a timeout because you can't get the field goal team running off, and get them on the field without having the clock run out.
Interesting.
Coach, I got a serious question for you here, Coach. Are you impressed with how much I know about football as someone who's never played and who lives in the Great White North?
Yes, I am. I'm very impressed with that, and I said that last week. Once I got off, the line. Yes, I thought that was very, very, very knowledgeable, and you push yourself hard to learn all these things.
Hey, money talks, Coach. Money talks.
Oh yeah, I get that, and I laugh all the time. I've never
love
bet in my
this
life,
game.
if anybody watches me call the game, you can see how much betting I'm doing on how I'm calling the game because we're pressure as much as possible.
Right. Well, I'm going to take that and run with that for sure. That is fantastic. I appreciate that.
How about this Devontae Adams stuff this week? And then, what about – okay, Coach, I got a question for you. What's up with all the cutesy stuff with Aaron Rodgers, like having Devontae at his house, crashing the Pat McAfee show? Little cute.
It is, and again, I've been in that organization too, and the dysfunction that goes on in that organization. But the fact that they allow all that stuff to be going on during the season, if the head coach decides that there's not going to be guys on podcasts, there's not going to be all this kind of stuff. That's going to be formally on how we're going to go about talking about how we're going to be doing the season. And then I just shake my head because distractions. On top of being in the New York media.
It's brutal up there.
Brutal. And the fact that they're trying to create more, it's not even smart.
It's almost like it doesn't matter because he's Aaron Rodgers, and I don't want to say that, and I know he would.
Well, it should matter at some point. We talked about accountability in the first show.
What the hell is Devontae Adams going to do to that team right now? Their problem right now really isn't the throwing offense at all. Their problem is they can't stop the friggin' run, and their offensive line is terrible. Rodgers is getting beat the hell up. So what the hell is Devontae Adams going to do to make that team that much better? Sure, he might make a few extra catches for maybe an extra 50 yards in a game, but really, is it going to make that much of a difference?
Yeah, what was the basis of this, Coach? I mean, was it the boost to player morale type move, or was it like an actual strategic move?
The biggest thing, it was strategic in the fact that there's a lot of commonalities between Aaron and Devontae. They've been into high stress situations. They go back to different type of things that they've seen before in the past. I do believe it's going to be complementary and help them quite a bit. I really do think that. There we go, field goal. Okay, so they got on the board. Saints got on the board.
Boy, you can't. I don't know, Coach. I think I'd want more than 3 with how good that drive looked.
Yeah, it was a good drive, but again, you got to make sure you have some kind of points on the board.
Right, especially for a rookie quarterback like Rattler, because he wasn't supposed to see any action this year. Bo Nix, he probably went to training camp knowing there was a good chance he was going to have to play some plays this year. Spencer Rattler.
They can still get that ball back too. They have 2 timeouts.
They can still get the ball back. They've got timeouts, and they can get another field goal before halftime. But they've got to do a great job on first and second down and getting Bo Nix, getting him in that longer third down and distance.
Yeah, and if they don't get if Denver doesn't get a first down on this drive, and obviously if they only throw the ball, nothing will come off the clock. But worst case scenario, if they don't get a first down here, they'll still have a whole minute left using those 2 timeouts. So
no doubt,
that'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. It'd be really terrible news here if Cortland Sutton got about 3 or 4 catches on this drive.
This is one of those situations where he gets 2, right?
Gotta be. It's your best. Cortland's he's the WR1. I mean, Coach, you got to be saying that's your first read every time on these crunch plays, right?
And you know what? I'm anxious to watch Dennis Allen, who was the DB coach for me, on the things that we talk about, how we defend the sideline, make the ball stay in the bounds, make timeouts have to be used, and make the clock run, and also making the ball be checked down into the shorter down and distances, and not let any explosive plays happen on this 2-minute drive. So I'm anxious to watch. There's code words that I don't want to talk about here. Live that
if I disappear in the ear for like 5 seconds because I'm muting you right before the play starts so I can enjoy it on my end because I'm 5 seconds behind you.
There you go.
Poor Chip. That damn Canadian cable gets him every time, man.
There you go.
It's not the cable. It's because I'm streaming on the iPad. All right, I'm muting you right now. Actually, I don't think it's necessary to mute you right. Yeah, I'm gonna mute you right now. All
right. Boy, got it. Boy, when you make them and clock stop. Wow.
He did a very good job. The running back did a great job.
Javonte's
defensive back was ugly.
Dude, that's number 3 for Javonte. Love that.
Oh yeah, has he already hit his?
He needs one more on Chip's Chubby.
On what? That was a run though.
That was a throw.
Oh, was it a throw?
It
Was
was
it a
a
throw? Oh, shit. My bad.
It was a check. Yeah. He's already done for our parlay though.
All right, so we need Cortland Sutton here to get a pass.
There it was, and Sean Payton had a 7-man protection right there.
Just
so,
how you called it in the Champions Corner.
It was interesting.
That was not Sutton, though. That was number 17. I mean, I just like offense. I think, Coach, as much as you might not like to hear this, I don't want to see a 6-3 ball game. I want to see 60 to 50.
All fans do.
Yeah.
You know, and I played quarterback. I was an offensive coordinator for 10 years, too, so I understand all that.
What did you like more, offense or defense then?
You know, back in those days, it was offense, but now for the last 40 years, it's been defense.
Yeah. I just didn't know what would be more success, like pitching a shutout or dropping 60.
Stop
the
here.
biggest thing is you got to play great defense to win close games. There it is. Good check down.
Nice check. Oh,
Okay, now
right.
let's see what's going to happen with the timeout.
I think they're going to stop it. You got time to clock it or run it. You still got time to run it. You got 2 timeouts, right? You're at the 50-yard line.
The Saints have 2.
Damn.
Oh, the Saints have 2. Oh, that's
Damn.
right. Denver used all. They have 1. They have 1.
Saints, Denver Storm. Denver Storm.
Right.
And Sutton's
good.
not getting the ball at all.
That was a heads-up play by Nix right there.
That was, and he threw it in the proximity of that back blocking and protection to make it look like it was some type of a delay.
That's a veteran move.
That was a good move by him because it's not a grounding because it didn't get the ball
Yeah, the
back
clock
across
stopped.
the line of scrimmage, and he threw it right there where the back was.
Beautiful. You gotta love when you see a rookie. You gotta love when you see a rookie make those veteran moves. I mean, because that was like something you'd see Aaron Rodgers do. Like that was pretty headsy.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Is that Sean Payton effect though?
It is, and then Sean's the best quarterback coach and the best offensive coach I've ever worked with. Oh, there it is. You want to talk about no hands?
Phew, there's a reason he's playing. Oh, that was the honey badger. Oh, he's supposed to get that. Old Man River might be coming up the canoe.
How the hell did he not pick that off?
Back to what we
I don't
talked about
know.
on the podcast, I'll be setting him down, making him hold his legs open and be throwing right at his nuts.
Yeah, with
The next
diapers,
day.
dirty
Yeah,
diapers.
oh, yeah. I can't
How do
believe
you?
the
How
ball
that
was
is
dropped.
terrible. That was terrible, boys. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, golly, that was huge too. Because
that
New Orleans could have had the ball at the 2 first downs with 2 timeouts left from a field goal there. Oh my God.
That's
He
one of
gets
the
out
best-
of bounds
that's one of the
again.
best-
Come on, Dennis, let's go.
Oh man.
Don't let him out of bounds. Make him use the clock.
Yeah, they still got that timeout left, Coach. 40 seconds.
Oh,
So I mean, right now it looks like Sean Payton's got the upper hand on the play calls.
Oh yeah, no, and Sean's
Jeez.
excellent at this, and the repetitions that he and I used to have in these type of situations was the best I've ever been around, and he's very, very, very good with this stuff right here.
There's Matthew looking. He's still a leader. He's trying to move on from. He's still. All right, 1st and 10 at the 40. Denver getting ready to go here into the halftime. And
Incomplete, clock stopped. At least it wasn't that big of a game right there.
Who's 19? What number is Cortland Sutton? Chip, do you know? No, we might have to Google that one. Oh, here's a replay. I mean, they keep throwing all these receivers. I don't know any of them. That was not Sutton either.
Yeah, Sutton has 1 target.
1 target for your number 1 receiver.
And again, the thing I tell you that makes me the most sick of watching games is I can't stand to see drop passes in professional sports.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Ball.
I mean, I would like to get a couple of them zeros on my paycheck, and I'd probably. I mean, I could drop a ball like them. They
No
can.
doubt. Now they kept him in bounds. That's good. So now let's see if Sean's going to use it or not.
Yep, he did. Took the last time out.
Okay, so now here's the deal. It's 3rd down coming up. So if the ball's caught in the field of play, there's going to have to be some type of a clock it situation to stop the clock. So you'll see him sprint to the line of scrimmage and have to stop the clock.
They do have enough
So
time to do that,
what down?
too.
What down is this? Is this third down coming up or second?
Third down coming up.
So if they throw a pass that doesn't get to a first down, you can't clock it because then you're at fourth. So they got to get a first down or an incompletion.
No doubt. It'll be an incompletion or a first down.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is actually going to be an interesting play because it's 3rd and 7. You got to go for at least 7 yards here, or you can't clock it. And you got 20 seconds to get your full unit out there. Ooh.
That's what I was saying about.
Well, he's not going to throw the ball less than 7 yards. That's the thing. He won't throw the ball less than 7 yards. He's going to throw it more than that for sure. He knows, like, they know better than that.
I mean, you have to. You have to.
You bet.
Yeah,
No doubt about it.
You literally have to. Yeah. That's me in 40 minutes.
Coach, did you order food by chance?
I did not.
Okay. It's all your chicken tenders on there. I got excited. They brought the heat. Look at that. He's going to get out. Got out of bounds. But he left 20 seconds.
Me bananas.
I guess now with the new kickoff rules, though, Coach, like New Orleans can get it out to the 40 with 2 timeouts with 15 seconds left on this.
They could.
They could. But that's the thing about the kickoff rules I like with offense
right now
is it's no longer an automatic touchback.
And then right now is that they'll kick an automatic touchbap.
Yeah, and which now gets them out at the
30-yard line.
Yeah, I mean then you need 20
and also no time comes off the clock if you do a touchback. So that's also big right now in this situation. It's gonna be about 5 seconds. 5 seconds to run off the clock right now.
Yeah. All right.
Well, there you go.
Drilled it.
And
I kind of want that. So they're gonna have 16 seconds or two timeouts to get
2 timeouts, 16 seconds.
So we got Alvin.
Are they gonna kneel? What are they doing?
No. They're gonna go. They're gonna be trying to get into field goal range. In my opinion, that's what the Saints should be doing.
I like this.
I agree. I agree.
Well, I agree with a lot of what he says.
And then if they don't get into field goal range, you'll see them do a Hail Mary to end the half. But they're going to be doing everything they can to get a chance to kick a field goal.
Yep, I like that.
Well, this will be an interesting kickoff here because if you don't do the automatic touchback and you get him to run it out, then that's probably going to be 5 seconds off of it.
He's not running. They're not running it out. No way.
Sean, does a good job with that because I would want them to run the clock on this kickoff to give them less time. I would want to make sure I'm kicking it off that they had to return it.
I'd rather be at the 30 with 12 seconds than at the 30 with 16.
Again, there wasn't any conversation going on, so they let it be a touchback.
Oh, boy. Okay, so everybody watching, there is a chance New Orleans can get some points here with only 16 seconds. They got 2 timeouts. They need to get 30, 35 yards.
Right.
You can get a 15, 20-yard out on your first play here. You're cooking. You are cooking.
And then with 2 timeouts, you can be working the middle of the field, too, because you got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I'm going to go on mute mode here, boys, just so I can enjoy it here. My eyes are down.
All right. We will break this down here.
Yeah, I'll let you know here. Okay, here we go.
All right, well, it's already the play's underway.
That one has to be about as stupid as I've seen.
I don't understand the 1 yard crossing route.
Throw a check down, to a crosser in the middle of the field and made no yards.
And you know what's funny, Coach, is we're excited about that because Kamara got another catch.
Oh, I know. There you go.
That's the best thing that could have happened right there.
He's like, that's the dumbest play ever. We're over here like, yes, Kamara, let's go.
Give me one more Kamara.
This isn't a common sense show, Coach. This is a gambling show.
I know.
I need one more.
What we say will trigger you. I guarantee you.
You'll tee me up.
One more.
Oh, man.
You see those daggers in the eyes of Drew Brees right now because he's been through all of these. Now they're an empty. Okay, they motion to back out to form a no back. We call that empty. And there it is again.
Chip's going to be happy.
So now if he calls a timeout, so now here's what I'm saying. He's going to have to Hail Mary it because he cannot clock it. Okay, and get the field goal. You know, can't do that to get his field goal range. So we'll see.
Kamara just got 2 pointless catches. I'm so pumped right now.
Yeah. They only got 5 yards. No, wait, 4, which we need all those too.
I'm I only need 2 Kamara catches and 1 Johnson catch to win $1,300 in the second half for Chips Chubby.
He's got 100 to win 1,300 on this, Coach.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, we're talking. This this ain't no Prince of the Poor's $10 budget meal shit. This is real money.
That's real. He took a knee. It's over.
Wow,
unbelievable!
Dude, those two Kamara catches were so awesome. Oh my gosh, those were so great.
I feel like we missed out on like 6 points right there easily.
I'm going to have to go calm myself down.
He doesn't even drink bourbon, but he's going to go get one.
Yeah, who knows?
You're a tequila guy.
I'm a tequila guy, but I'm driving home, so I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, hooray responsibility.
There we go. There's Sean.
Hey,
commercial break, and then let's make that parlay at halftime.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right, Coach, we'll be right back here after this message right here on the Dude Network on the Late Night Parlay. We'll be right back after these messages.
Commercial break.
Okay. Including people who have a dead tree and let it fall on a neighbor's car. Okay. Look at that! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! It's fake! It's fake! It's fake! It's fake! I'm sorry. I don't like snakes. Oh, I didn't know. Ow.
I'm telling you something right now. You and me got a date with destiny, and you will not survive that date.
We don't want to make this like a shit. Cheers!
Yes,
Callie.
first ball.
And
I got your back, brother. Lucy, you was worried about the laptop. That beer fell.
Yep. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. My kids have spilled way worse in that spot.
And all you guys pledging to help us with bail money, you're the real heroes.
What's the fun in that? Right now, what are we cheering for right now? We're cheering for the over in the CFL game.
And we're cheering for Guards Royals 8th, 9th inning explosion of runs. Hopefully we can get ourselves to a tie ball game here and force some extras and start putting that.
Drinking. Yeah, a lot of drinking.
What happened in the first half? What do we need? All that stuff. All right, ready?
Okay. All right, everybody.
We're live on the Late Night Parlay show right now. Tony and I were watching the first half of this first preseason game. We both have over 32 points. It was a bit of a rough first half.
Let's go. We did lose Coach Gregg Williams. I think he was having a coronary with the lack of play calling finesse down the stretch, but he was learning that he was like pissed that we were like, catches, yes, catches.
I can't let me explain how clutch, like how awesome that last there's 16 seconds left in the first half. Kamara has one catch, and this dude gets 2 pointless receptions. A running back gets 2 pointless checkdowns. So literally, I have 2 bets for the Chips Chubby. I did 2 $100 bets, just so you know, on 2 different sports books. One of them is this one right here. I'll show it to you guys. It is literally. Anyway, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up because it's way easier to explain.
Right. I'm getting my.
Look at this.
I got a 30% profit boost available for my Tony's double down. But what do you got there? That is.
So this is the same bet, but Chips Chubby. It's just the same bet, but one of the guys had 1 less catches. So I have 2 greens in the second half. For this to hit $1,000, I need 2 catches from Kamara and 1 from Juwan Johnson. That's it. And
those are both Saints guys, and they're getting that. Hey, Chip, that offense is getting more comfortable as the game goes on.
Yeah. And for our Chips Chubby to hit, I need Williams, the running back for Denver, 1 catch. Kamara, 2 catches. Juwan Johnson, 1 catch. That's it in the second half. So it'd be literally a $2,400 win if those things happen for me in the second half. Massive, massive, massive second half coming up. Huge second half coming up.
Huge
And I
second
posted
half.
all
And
those-
hey, you know what? I've been on a hot. I tell you what, I've been on a. Hey, we got a question from Fatty here. He says, should I cash out? $23.22. I don't know what the initial bet is, but Javonte Williams, anytime touchdown scorer, got that. Spencer Rattler, 200 yards passing yards and he's got 90. And Bo Nix at 134 for 200 yards passing. Do you cash out?
What was the original bet?
I don't know. Hey, let's ask.
Is this on our thing here? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, we got a bunch of comments.
Is the
Love you.
original bet amount? My guess is he's going to say $5. All right, so I'm going to start looking for my. I've been playing the third quarter passing game, and do you know who got the ball first, Chip? That always helps me out. Do you know who got the ball first?
That would be. I'm pretty sure the Saints. Let me double check for you. I do want to do that 3-legger here at halftime, though. I think
it was a $10 bet to win 23. I think he needs to let it ride.
Yeah, let it ride. Denver,
let it ride.
My thick. I love you too, buddy. Thank you very much. Look at all these comments we got. Beal,
yeah, go ahead and bring them down. Beal, what a win. Thank you, Beal.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't toss that can in the air. It's open. Huh. Very nice. What else we got? My thick. They can go all the way. What a team. Cleveland money line. I love it.
All right.
Damon Knight. Who's these two studs? Well, I love you too, Damon. I wish Damon Kite. What's Damon's last name? It's not Kite.
That's spelled right. That's right. Kite. Like flying a kite. The G is silent.
That's my bad. That's on me. As Tony would say. That's on me.
It's all right. Hey, we're learning. We learn every week here on Late Night Parlay. And Chip, I'm just wanting to let you know right now, I am happy to be seeing your face here, just me and you for this halftime. I am so excited to get you down here to Cleveland to do one of these shows with us. These are good times, man. The crowd here is absolutely awesome. But I do want to get into.
We need to make a halftime bet here. That's what.
Let's get. Yeah. Hang on. Halftime bet. Hey, Terry's up in the Alaska from the North Pole, man. He goes up there every year. It's okay, you're Canadian. Jeez. Damon's watching live, throwing shade. I love it. All right, so we are. Hang on, I'm gonna look here. Live SGP. Looking at third quarter stuff here. Where's third quarter? Third quarter. All right, third quarter spread. No. Touchdown score pop. No. Quarter.
Courtland Sutton's live over is 13.5 yards. I'm taking that.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. That's actually like really good for.
So that's
these mics are great if you hold them in their one sweet spot. If you turn the mic, and that's what we're having to Greg. If you turn it anywhere to the side, like we lose it all. Third quarter alt passing yards. Oh my, Spencer Rattler is juicy. Dude, 55 yards. 50 yards is plus money for Spencer Rattler in the third quarter. 50 yards.
It's tough, dude. It's tough.
That's so tough.
The only good thing about that is they're down, right? So, and they.
Bo Nix is 40 plus yards is plus money for Bo Nix. 40 yards.
That's all. That's tough because.
But they're up 10. How much are they going to pass in the third quarter? That's a serious conversation. But with Rattler, he's got. Hey, Rattler's going to be throwing the ball. We've been down this road before, Chip. Let's hit it. Let's hit the. I got our live bet.
Alvin Kamara's okay. You do that right now.
Hang on. Wait for it. It is time for The D-Gen double down. I don't know. There's people looking. I feel like I got to put on a show. All right. 50 yards. Just give me a crowd and I'm fucking sending it. All right. 50 yards for Spencer Rattler passing. Plus 104. I got a 30% profit boost, so I can make this plus 136. For every $10 is $13.60 return, $23.60 combined. So I want to just do my standard 5 to win 7. Let's go. We need Spencer Rattler 50 yards. We are 2 for 2 on these bets, Chip. 2 for 2.
Love it. I'm gonna hop
on a third quarter over passing. So we need. I think Blake's in the middle of some
I can't do that
philanthropy
exact
work
bet,
over here, but
I will. I am putting Spencer on my ticket. Kamara's live line right now is 6.5 receptions, dude.
we need Kamara to have more than 14
Ooh.
freaking yards in the first half, though. That's not good. So, yeah, in our late night parlay, and Cortland Sutton. What number is Cortland Sutton?
Cortland Sutton's 14.
Doing great. I'd like to give a shout out to Victoria for putting up with me all night and making me the best old fashioned ever. I won't say it again, but she is awesome and she's been over here working. You were awesome. I'm not saying it anymore. I made my point. I don't need to say anything else.
I'm not gonna say it.
It'll go back. I'll go back to being a loser next week. I promise. This is all good. Victoria made me literally some of the best old fashions with the smoked maple bourbon of all time tonight. So shout out, Victoria.
Shout out, Victoria. Okay, I just placed my halftime bet. I'm going to tell you what it is right now. Here we go.
Okay, let's hear it. I might tell you. What are we doing here?
I got Cortland Sutton over 13.5 reception yards and
is he even playing?
And 1.5 receptions. Okay, that's 2 bets right there. I got Adler over 212 yards for Adler.
Oh my God, dude, that's so.
I know.
Crazy.
I know it's a juicy one. And then I got Devon Valley, who has 1 catch already at 1.5 catches, so he needs 1 more catch.
Where is?
And then Kamara reception yards. I have Kamara reception yards right now at 34.5. That's a live bet right now.
I can't find. Okay, Cortland Sutton. Yeah, 2+ receptions is plus 168. 3 receptions in the second half is plus 520.
For Cortland?
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I'm happy with that live.
I'm going for. Hey, I'm doing a different one than you. Let's change it up here a little bit, Chip. I'm going Cortland Sutton as itself. 3+ receptions plus 520. Dude, that's $5 to win 26-31 total. That's a juicy ass bet.
And that he could get that on 1 drive. That's the funny.
He could. I don't understand, dude. I think he's hurt. He's got to be hurt or something, man. I don't know because he has not been.
We really need the Saints to go score on the first drive here, though. Whether it's field goal or whether it's like we just need them to go score. Like that's the bottom line.
Yeah, we just need this game to get completely stupid on points, where it's just second half up and down. The Guardians just walked it off after going a tie. So, like, I feel that every bet I make tonight is going to hit right now because I am just on fucking Achilles Mountain right now.
Let's
Mount
talk
Olympus.
About,
I am Zeus on Mount Olympus right now. I am Zeus.
All right. I love you. I love this. This is the best. But let's talk about Chips Chubby very quickly because
Let's go ahead and pull that bet back. Let's pull that bet back up here over in. Hang on, where are you at, you dirty? There it is. All right, here we go.
Okay, so keep in mind, whoever's watching, I have 2 of these tickets. The other one only has
138 of you.
At 2. The other one only has Williams at 2.5 catches, and that one pays out $1,000. So for me to win $2,400 right now, I need Kamara because Moro's done at the bottom. He's got his 2. Kamara has 3. Kamara needs 2 more catches. Juwan needs 1 more catch. That's literally all I need to win $2,400, and Williams needs 1 catch. 1 catch Williams, 1 catch Juwan Johnson, 2 catches Kamara.
I want you to win this because you got in a couple weeks. You got your cross country trip coming on, and I have a feeling an extra G bar and a couple G wagons to go in your new Jeep Wrangler wagon from Smith and Watt. Shout out Smith and Watt. That one,
Big shout out Smith.
you know, I love them so much. I'll shout them out all the time. I don't even care. I love them guys. Their
Huge.
vibe at the Nissan store. I want to sell cars to the Nissan guys. I'm gonna say it. Them guys look like they would f some stuff up, and they would I want to eat lunch with them guys. Like go to the local fast food joints and see how much food we eat on a slow day, like car salesmen do. Because I guarantee you, they eat all the good shit.
So much fun, dude. So much fun.
You know it's true. You've been there on a slow day, and they're eating nonstop. Tell me it's wrong.
What a job I have. You know what I mean? Like I get to go to these dealerships and make these videos for these sales. Okay,
I'm coming up there. Have you told a niece yet that I'm coming up to make some awesome content? So I'm coming up there, and we are.
Oh yeah, she knows when I get back from my trip. You are. Okay, what I'm going to ask from you right now, though, Tony, is I need you to give me a 5-second buffer because I have so much on the line right now.
Okay.
So
I will.
react,
I promise. I am not.
React.
I won't say anything.
I'd love a Camaro catch on this, like right now. Who's this one? Who's that? Oh, he dropped it. Good. 11. We don't care about 11. So
yeah,
dropping the ball, you won't get the ball.
But we need Kamara yards. So if he would have got like 8 yards there and set up 2nd and 2, that probably would have helped us out a little bit. So
we're gonna get a first down right here, right now.
Derek Carr's got the biggest forehead ever. It's like a 6-head, dude.
It's a decent sized forehead. It's pretty big. Certainly pretty big. Okay, Rattler yards, Camara. Here we go.
I'm letting you know I'm dying on the inside.
Yes, Camara catch, baby.
I'm dying on the inside. I'm like, oh my God, Camara. This is the worst.
One Camara catch and one Juwan Johnson catch.
Can we talk about how comfy I look right now? Like, I'm just chilling out here.
Not only do you look comfy, you look real good.
You do too, man. It takes beauty to know beauty, I always say.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. I will shut up for 5 seconds, and I'll talk about how tomorrow night's show is going to be awesome.
How about a catch from 83 here? 83 would be nice. Get him out of the way.
Oh, no. You're going to be so angry.
Oh, my God. That would have been freaking awesome.
And the guy was there early too, dude. He got messed with. That guy was totally early. But it's bang in slow motion. He's early, bang bang, real time. Like it's not hardly anything at all. So.
Oh man, I just hope they don't not trust him now. Like that was right in his chest. Damn it, that would have been so clutch. Wow.
So now here comes Denver now. And we need Cortland Sutton, and they don't really need to throw a lot of passes right now. So this kind of. All right, we need to look up what Cortland Sutton. Okay, on the next play, when you're waiting for me, I'm going to look up Cortland Sutton's freaking number. Actually, I'm going to look it up right now.
He's 14, number 14.
You've known that the whole time?
You asked earlier, and I told you.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, well, I stepped up to the plate, and I told you.
You did. Okay, it was 14. My bad. I apologize. I'm a shitty person.
We have instant replay here. It's all good. Okay, what I want right now is I want a Williams quick catch and then a 3 and out, and then I'd be happy. New Orleans needs to get the ball back here. That's the bottom line. New Orleans got to get the ball back here.
Oh man, Williams is having a game, bro.
Is that a run? Oh yeah, you're speaking too early.
I know. Well, I just said he's having a game. I didn't tell you what he was doing. I was just saying he had a game.
Yeah, well, he's owning.
Yeah, he's carving them up.
I'm one catch away from everyone. I have 3 guys to get one catch this half, and that's it.
Well, here's the good news for you. Johnson's going to be getting a lot. There's going to be a lot of passes for New Orleans, especially if Denver can put another drive together here.
For sure, that's good news.
How about Denver at 3-3 right now?
Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. What do we got here? Don't say anything. How about a play action screen to our running back here? Nope.
He's not even in the game right now. They gave him a breather.
He gave him a little breath.
Yep. Esteem. I don't even know who Esteem is. But now Esteem's out, and some number 38 came in, who is also not Javonte Williams, so he's not on this play either. But we still need Cortland Sutton, damn it.
I do need Cortland Sutton big time right now.
And which quarterback did I say? I said 50 yards. Son of a gun.
Do you not
by
need Rattler?
by Rattler, and they got the ball. Hey, for good news though, Rattler did get the ball first. Oh my God!
No, hey, don't. What?
That could be a lot of things.
Ran,
It's football, Chip. It could have been a fumble.
Yeah, he ran right through, and you knew that.
We don't know who this guy is. I was saying, oh my God, that was such a good play because
I hate that.
we don't even know who 38
so
is. But at this point, for the live bet, we need Denver to score here quickly. We need as much time left in the third quarter clock as possible. So we need this to end quickly.
How about a quick turnover? That'd be fantastic, though.
How much do you think Coach Williams hates talking to us like amateurs when he's like trying to like literally talk about how serious the game is? And we're like, Kamara, 1-yard reception, baby.
Dude, bro, like he loves us. He's so proud.
Yeah,
of how good
they love that they're hanging out with some Joes, man. We're their bridge to civilian life out there in the NFL. I'll stick by that until I die in my casket.
Okay, good.
I don't want to die in my casket, by the way. I'd prefer to be already dead when they put me in there.
No,
and I'm not going in the casket. I want to be cremated and made into an apple tree so everybody can eat my ass the whole time when I'm dead.
I would eat your butt. What?
Yeah, it'd be a delicious apple. I want to go with a tart apple, so it'd be a Sour Patch Kid when you eat my ass. Because you know apples are basically overgrown ovaries, right?
Yeah, I know. I definitely knew that.
I didn't know. I didn't know how many fun facts I could throw out to all our crowd here tonight.
We need to keep.
Who's that?
To a field goal right now.
I don't even think Cortland Sutton's playing. Is he even in the game?
Oh my! Oh, did that guy catch the ball? Oh my God!
I don't even know who this guy is. Franklin Benjamin. I
can't see.
Invent electricity.
Franklin was available. I don't even see 14 out there.
I don't. I really don't. I'm wondering if there's something wrong with him. Yep, there's 14. There's 14. He's checked in. He's walking out. He's going wide left at the 20. Wide left at the 20.
Okay, careful. Don't. I'm going to put you on mute.
I'm just saying wide left. I'm not going to say nothing else. You don't have to put me on mute. I'm just going to sit here. Look like a bump on the log.
Right. I'm not even
going to Canada to catch up.
I can read your face. We need to stop right now and the clock to stop. How about a throw to our screen pass to our boy?
The clown has no penis.
Oh, what do we got here? Okay, good. No flag, please. No flag.
No flag. All right.
Okay,
Denver's
getting a quick pee.
Denver's getting the ball back. Yeah, Denver's getting the ball back here, and New Orleans is going to get the ball back here, and we need Rattler to have a really good drive here. We still got 10.5 minutes left, so New Orleans is still on pace for 3 possessions this quarter. I think we had like 4 or 5 passing yards that first drive so we need like 45 more yards from Spencer Rattler here in this third quarter as we go to commercial. I want to give a shout out again to the Grotto Bar up here at Barley House Cleveland. Absolutely awesome crowd here tonight. Amazing atmosphere. People walking around everywhere. Knob Creek taste testing going on with cigar pairing. And everybody's just living their best life. The Guardians were the winners, and it's just been an absolute blast here tonight to have this crowd here with everybody, with this live crowd, and with all you guys here watching from home. We are literally living our stupidest, dumbest life ever, and I can't even begin to describe just how blessed and thankful I am to make this choice to make an idiot of myself on camera for all you. And Chip, I'm just excited for your trip, 100 days across Canada. Like, I can't wait to see where you end up, because you're going to end up in some fucking places, bro. And I'm just going to be jealous that there's like one bar and everybody's awesome, just smashing Labatt's and Molson's and stuff and drinking 7 and 7s.
I don't even think I'm ready or understand what I'm about to do. Like,
I want you to know, I would do the 100 days with you. If I was single, I would spend every day with you. I would do this trip with you.
I know you would. I think I've prepared myself enough. Like, I think the trip that I went to see you really prepared me. I think that one was because I went not only just in Cleveland, I took a train and I was in 3 different cities.
Oh boy, the train.
Yeah. But anyways, I think it's going to be huge for me and my brand, and I'm just pumped that I have the backing of Bet99, who's
dude, I'm telling you now. you're gonna have over 10,000. Thank you, man. Knob Creek rules. Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Knob Creek rules. Come on, real quick.
Knob Creek rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you got 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Hey, we're actually going we're gonna do a little grab the microphone here, talk into this, like hold your thumb here and talk into this part right here. And can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right. So Chip, real special guest here we have coming up. Come here and sit right here, bud. All right, and then we have Justin come up from Knob Creek, right? Or what? Or you're representing the Knob Creek tasting tonight, right?
Yes. In my
Yep, right there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I went through. Yeah, I just did a little talk on bourbon tonight. So I'm from Kentucky. Flew to Cleveland a couple weeks ago. Just going over some whiskey stuff.
I tell you what, man, we got Chip in here. Say hey to 3 Overs Daily live from Canada, over in Nova Scotia.
What's up, Chip?
We need to get him some. Can you get the Knob Creek up in Canada?
Do you not have Knob Creek in Canada?
Can you get Knob Creek in Canada?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, well, now we know what's wrong with Canada.
Oh, I know we got Alberta up there, though.
Okay, you got Alberta.
I'll be in Alberta in about 3 months.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
And Canadian Club.
So, okay, you were up here at the
Club.
Barley House tonight, and you did. I got to try these. Didn't get to talk about it with you. I'm going to say this was my number one, the Knob Creek Smoked Maple.
All right.
This was number 2 because it was 120 and so smooth, and that's a tough get for me because I'm not normally a 120 guy. 3, and then the rye was really good. It's just I like rye. It's just my 3rd favorite.
It's good for a rye.
Yeah,
It's really good. Like ryes are very divisive whiskey. You know, it's the fastest growing whiskey in the segment, but it's very controversial. You know, it's spicy or it's sweet. And people
I
love
like
it or they hate
spicy.
it. Yeah.
So when you come up here and do these here, let's say like Chip wants somebody to come up to Nova Scotia to do a Knob Creek. So how does this all work here? Like you did a cigar pairing with bourbon up here, right? So like how often do you have to do this? How far do you get to travel? And why is Cleveland the coolest place of all those to come to?
So you know that's very account specific. You know, some people, some bars and restaurants want to do these all the time. Some want to do them once in a while. Some want to do a little simple like this, and some want to do a big extravaganza. We've got all sorts of crazy whiskeys and stuff. My territory is Northern Ohio, so I've got Cleveland.
You got the best territory ever. Congratulations, man.
No, I'm very excited to be here. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah. You had another question? I don't remember what it was. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Why is Cleveland the best?
Yeah, why is Cleveland the best?
Hey,
Yeah.
the people are great. The lake is amazing. That Guardians game tonight was
Dude, you
one
got the
for the
full
ages.
you got the full experience tonight.
I'm telling you, man. They brought me in to talk about whiskey at 7:30, and the game is on. And I'm a big sports fan.
Yeah, you're like, I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm not talking about whiskey. No.
Could you imagine being like, and this is a maple home run?
No, oh my God, yeah. Well, and then the Yankees had the 2 home runs.
Oh, the place left. You had nobody wanted to even talk to anybody.
No, everybody was just quiet, and I was like, I'm not talking about this right now. We
Yeah.
got another inning.
That was
like,
the
let's
most
see what
Cleveland
happens.
shit
Yeah.
ever. We were up here, we were down
Yeah.
here, we were up here, then
And
we
now
were
we're all
up here.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, we thought we were at the highest level. Then Fry hit the home run. Be like, oh no, we found another one. Like we can go higher up from there.
Oh, that was
so
incredible.
cool to watch as a huge sports fan, as someone who has like I'm a massive Blue Jays fan and Toronto Maple Leafs fan, and so like I was in my basement when it happened, and like I was watching the game. I had no money on it. It meant nothing to me, but my heart was so full because I know how much it meant to Tony. So like when the tying home run hit, I was like losing my mind. I'm like, why am I so excited? I'm like, oh well, my buddy is feeling this right now. And then obviously the walk off was just insane. So super stoked for you guys, man. That's such a cool feeling, man. Such a good feeling.
The environment here was electric. I mean, people lost their minds. It was incredible.
Oh,
that's have you ever been around the Cleveland postseason experience like that?
No.
I don't think I've ever been in the bar because I'm like an hour and a half south. So like I normally just act like an idiot in my basement and call my buddies and act like idiots with them. But yeah, like it's different here. We had the last week we had the 2-run bomb where we took the lead against the Tigers, and that was kind of cool. But it was nothing like tonight, ALCS, and no one hates the Yankees more than Cleveland. So, yeah, that was really wild. But I will say, out of all these here, the Smoked Maple, the Single Barrel Reserve, the Knob Creek Rye, and the Knob Creek 9-year, which one are you going to go with? If you rate yours 1 to 4.
1 to 4. I'm going to go with the single barrel. Right, it's number 1.
That is, dude. That was solid.
And I know we talked about being
It was
higher
traditional,
proof. I
too.
like the higher proof. Yeah, it's amazing. And here's the deal with the single barrel. It's different every time. Every one of them has a different variation. You get different notes. It's a higher proof. It's always unique and incredible. I'm a huge single barrel fan. And this is a barrel that our distiller said, hey, this barrel can stand on its own. It doesn't need to be blended. It doesn't need to be a small batch.
Right.
This stands on its own. Let's put it in the bottle.
That's normally what, like the higher ricks on the edges where they get more extreme, or is it more in the middle, right?
It can be, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it depends. Like, and that's what's great about whiskey is it doesn't like. There's so many things that go into what makes it great.
Yeah.
Chip,
do you like bourbon at all or whiskey? Like Canadian whiskey,
Yeah. So like I started adjusting to like on the rocks about probably 5 years ago, but I'm just a huge ginger ale whiskey guy. Like I could pour it.
Oh yeah, I love ginger ale. It calms the guts while you mess them up at the same time.
That on the rock old
a 3-finger pour, like with the glass full of ice, and then probably that much ginger ale. Give it a good mix, and like man, you're off to the races. Like the only issue with that is if I start with that at like 7 o'clock on a Friday, by midnight I won't remember the rest of the night because it just goes down so smooth and so easy, and I just forget. I don't know what happens because it's so good. I'm not a bad drunk. I literally wake up the next morning like, what happened after midnight? No clue.
I don't know. Every time I'm on whiskey, everyone says like how nice and friendly I am and how normal I sounded. Then I was like, I was over here last night, and they're like, what?
Right.
Like you were drunk? Exactly. Like, was I sober?
That's the
seems
only
like
thing,
it.
That's the only thing
whiskey
about
drunk
whiskey.
is a whole
Like,
different drunk.
It is, man. It's the best.
It's so good.
usually, if I want to get whiskey drunk, I'm in my basement alone watching sports, and I'm like, I'll put myself to bed around 11.
Yeah. As
pretty standard move there.
boy, Denver is just putting it on thick. You'll see here in a second.
Gosh. Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, Cortland Sutton's just not even in part of the Bay.
I know.
So who's your
Go ahead.
Before we get you out of here, I know you've been up here working your ass off, man. We'll get you out of here. What NFL team do you guys cheer for down in Kentucky? And I mean, it would make sense the Bengals or the Colts. Or maybe the Titans.
It's funny you asked that because it also depends on what city you're in. So there's a lot of Bengals fans, obviously, because Cincinnati's right there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Titans fans. I'm from Nashville. My family are all Titans fans.
Okay.
And then Colts was one but that was
like
more like the
Louisville. Yeah, because Louisville's only like 2.5 hours south, 2 hours south of Indy.
Right. But then surprisingly, the Packers, because we get a lot of Kentucky players that went to the Packers. So there's a big Packers following. At least
really?
Yeah. So
Green Bay fans in Kentucky. How about that?
Another tutty for Williams.
Well, Justin, thanks for coming by here real quick. I definitely wanted to get you on here to talk about all this stuff, man.
Yeah,
thanks for letting us try all this. Dude, 10 of 10 on all of them. It sucks you have to rank them 1 to 4. Like I felt bad. I felt disrespectful to the rye because it's one of the best ryes I've ever had.
Look, it's 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah, can we say 1A, 1 AA, 1 AAAA, and 1 quadruple A?
That's a great way to put it for sure. 1, 1, 1, 1. I mean, if you have to rank them 1 through 4,
Yeah.
you have to go 1, 1.
Is that 1 or 1 1 or 1 1 1?
And that, that's my personal preference. Everybody's palate's different. So yeah.
For sure.
Well, Justin, dude, thank you guys for stopping so much here tonight, and safe travels getting home. But now you're a Guardians fan the rest of the postseason after
Guardians, Browns, let's go.
Let's go. All right, everybody. That was Justin from Knob Creek. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. That was really cool. But yeah, and we'll bring it right back here now. Sorry, Chip. That was really important. We had to get that. That was an unreal experience. That guy brought some next level bourbon.
Yeah,
wanted to at least get him on to thank him for
what a great guest to have on the show there.
Yeah, dude, that's what I love about the live crowds. Like sometimes I appreciate you. You're just going with the flow here because me and you have always loved doing our shows one-on-one, and I'm up here and I still love the one-on-one and I miss the one-on-one. But the cool thing we get to do now with our shows is we get to bring in live random guests to talk about random stuff to really keep moving beats and parts because no one likes stagnant. You know what I mean? So now with these live shows, we have a little chance to add a little bit of extra.
thing about tonight is I can actually like hear everything perfectly. I feel like I'm a big part of the conversation. As we were like working out those kinks, it was hard for me to get involved because when I would start talking, it was tough to get that conversation flowing. So
I know, dude. Audio, dude. Last week ate me
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah. So this is like I'm telling you right now. This is when I say 50 times better, I literally mean 50 times better because
Oh, dude, I am so happy to hear that.
like,
And well, here's the other thing too. We're back here in this other corner, and I think it's a little more soundproof back here.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been fantastic so far.
And I mean, dude, I'm just over here, just just hanging out with my Lombardi. You know?
As we were talking to our guest there, Kamara got his 5th catch, so I only need
Ah!
I need 83 to get 1 catch to win 1,000, and I need 83 and Williams on Denver to get 1 more catch to win 2,300. But if Jawan Johnson on the
Dude, we
Saints
need
gets
him.
1 more catch, it's
We need
$1,000.
one more. One more. That's all we need. One more.
That would be fan-freaking-tastic.
Let's
fantastic.
freaking go.
We got 6 minutes left in the third quarter. So I mean, you got to think all these guys are going to do is throw the ball here. Like I can't see them running the ball. I mean, I'm also happy that Kamara's done because the Saints are up by a certain amount. I'm at the point where it's like, are they going to take Kamara out of the game to risk injury soon? So he's done. Crazy thing about Kamara is we got his 5 catches in less than 15 minutes.
That's so crazy.
He had 0 catches. He had 0 catches with less than 5 minutes left in the second half, and there's 5 minutes left in the third quarter. So that means within 15 minutes he got his 5 catches.
So we still have Spencer Rattler.
We can still get that.
Good night, Alyssa. I love you too. I don't know if you're watching, but she sent me a text and said good night. But yeah, we need Rattler to still get. They had negative 1 yard on that last drive. So we need Rattler to really put this one together here on this drive. He's due for a drive though. He's had 2 dud drives.
Yeah.
We just need. Oh man.
Give me 83 so I can just knock that one off. That'd be fantastic. Jesus.
Yeah, come on. Come on, Rattler.
Come on,
Rattler. Oh, no. He stepped up. He threw it. Son of a.
Okay, I can. Interception?
No.
Who's that too? Was that 83? Oh, my God, it was.
Oh, was that Johnson? Hey, good news. He's looking for him. For him.
Keep it. I'm gonna put you on mute if you got to keep her contained here.
All right. I'll be back. I know. I get excited. This smoked maple bourbon's so delicious.
I know, and you're excited for me too because you know what's on the line.
I know. I really because you bet big. You bet big licks. I really want to see you hit big licks.
I get it.
It's good for the show too.
Anything right now. Johnson's right there.
All right. Rattler got some yards there. I won't say to who.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so it's 2nd and 1. No matter what.
All right. We got 10 yards. We need 40 more. I think we need 40 more yards here. Come on, Rattler. I think we might have like 12, 13 yards. So now Kamara, we need Kamara to get. Okay, you got Kamara. Run the ball with Kamara.
Okay, don't say anything. Nothing. Not even a peep. No, like size. Nothing.
I don't even think that was Kamara.
Oh my gosh. He got the first down though, so that's good.
But it wasn't Kamara. But yeah, hey, we need Rattler. We need the live bet right now, Chip. We need the live bet. That's what's on the line right now.
Was that a throw? No, it wasn't.
No. But we got new downs though. We got a fresh set of downs. 3 more chances to throw the ball. And if they don't get that first downer, they might not get the ball back. All right.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
Who's this guy? 84. Whoa, 1 number off.
I know. You need Johnson. Wrong tight end. Wrong kid died.
If Johnson gets it, don't make a sound. Because I feel like if he doesn't get it, I feel like if he gets it and if you don't make any sounds, I will feel like he doesn't get it. You know what I mean?
We got Blake Williams getting ready to join us here. Or you can take my mic.
The best thing that can happen right now is a score. We need a score.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, Blake?
I've seen Tony over here holding my Lombardi trophy.
Nah, it's mine now. Possession's 9/10 of the law. I feel like a champion.
Which in this day and age of like commodities is like probably uber expensive. Probably shouldn't be saying that out live because it's like, what would you say? It's probably like 20 pounds
Oh, dude, at least. Like, I could just sit here
of
and just,
solid Tiffany's silver.
I mean,
So
I've been married for a while. My wrist action's down these days, but this would totally build it back up.
So the Lombardi trophy is made of solid Tiffany and Company silver. And so
Is this solid silver?
solid Tiffany and Company's silver.
So, like,
Tiffany
what?
Coke.
That's
So is
why
that real silver or fake silver?
No, that's like, have you seen the commodities market going straight
No.
vertical? Like
I don't know.
solid 999 Tiffany and Company silver.
Okay, so this
That's
shit's pure.
Oh yeah, that's why I need to. That's why I need to take it in and get like this, like a little bit of the little bit rubbed out right there.
So
Who's
is this like
83?
a replica, or like did
So-
G-Dub get one
No.
for being D coordinator?
So no, that's mine.
This is yours.
G-
Yeah,
on field.
G-Dub's got one too. So what
Damn.
they do is they make you've got the real official one that's walked on in like white gloves, and this is 75% of that size.
Okay.
And so
bigger than this.
so-
Holy shit.
So do the reverse math. 1 1/3, 1.33 times the size of that.
Dude.
That's math for you. And so
Math.
the one that they walk on with the white gloves, like that's the for the franchise, sits in their franchise or the Hall of Fame or whatever. Like they've got that one, but then they make these 75% size replicas, but it's the same company or whatever and all the players and coaches get those.
Okay.
So you get your ring, and then you get the 75% size replica.
Didn't Gronk put a dent in theirs by using it as a baseball bat?
He did, and that was the real ass official one. So I'm pretty sure they remade.
Jesus.
wild.
They had to remake and.
I wouldn't do it. I'd leave it in there dented.
Well, you go to the reverse side of things, you go to the Stanley Cup, and like, dude, they use that for like a
Everything.
week or a month as a
Chip knows
as a-
that one.
as a Viking grog keg stand freaking ultra keg.
I'm
cup.
telling you right now, if I get the Stanley Cup, I am making the most banging ass volcano nachos ever in the top of in the Stanley
Oh, yeah.
Cup. It's gonna have nacho
yeah.
cheese.
He said, "Oh,
everywhere.
He said, "Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I told you, man. Like, look at this. Like, dude, this is Sean Payton saying, "I'm sorry, but like, this is Sean Payton saying, I know you." And Vance Joseph saying you have a rookie quarterback playing less than us. Hey,
83.
Sean Payton
83.
is the.
Oh, shit.
I'll tell you this: Sean Payton is the biggest like shark on game day. Like when he smells blood, like I believe I was
ears back.
I was so lucky to coach
Yeah.
for Sean. I was an offense like when we won the Super Bowl. I was an offensive coach for Sean, and I was so blessed and lucky. I tell people like I wouldn't have been the youngest defensive coordinator in the history of the NFL if I hadn't been an offensive coach for Sean Payton in that offense early in my career. And he is the biggest shark on game day where like when he smells blood, like even you go in 4 minutes, like we could be up 40 points. He'd be like, "Hey," yelling at the offensive staff as we would like get another turnover on defense. He'd be like, "Hey, I want the effing score. Get these MFers ready. We're gonna run the ball. I'm gonna switch the run plays up, but I expect a effing score. Like this ain't no 3-and-out MF." And we'd go on like a 12, like he would call 12 straight runs, alternating the runs all up, but like he would expect, like he's like, "Bro, like we ain't done. Like I may like just not like keep picking the particular scab that I'm picking. I'm gonna call other stuff on our play sheet that we practice all week, and I expect to be executed, and I expect to break their spirit." Like he was an ultimate like I'm like it's like he was not worried about like running up the score on people. There was no Moss thinking with Sean Payton. His whole thing was always like, it's your job to stop us, our job to score until the very last second is dropped off. And I may like change the strategy a little bit, but I am not taking the gas off the pedal, and our players better understand that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he comes across that vibe. So, Blake, we need to fill you on what the bet situation is here so you can cheer along with us.
Okay,
We need
how's the over going first?
well, it's
The
29
overs, the
points
parlay.
on the
We don't
overs.
have- we don't-
The late night parlay.
Well, the late night
night
parlay is here. Let's go ahead and pull it up.
'Cause we
Here.
had- we
That's
had-
a great refresher.
We had 3.5 receptions, and then we had one
Cortland,
weight and a half.
Cortland
combined,
Sutton
and
has
all-
not
yeah,
even
that's all
like
done.
caught a ball yet, which we're still trying to figure that one out. Javonte
That's-
Williams has
that
hit
one's-
his, and
yeah.
Alvin Kamara. He got some yards there on that drive, but I think he's only like at 30-something total yards. Chip, can you confirm all that? Yeah, we need Kamara to
Yeah,
have one of
confirm-
his home
I'm
run
confirming,
runs to
yeah.
get back in
Yeah.
this. But
I'm confirmed.
and then our live bet was we went the third quarter over. Spencer Rattler 50 yards passing. He had 3 drives. Unfortunately, only about 25, 30 yards on those 3, so that bet probably didn't hit. But then Chip, the big one here,
what is the big
Chips.
live bet?
Chips Chubby.
Chips Chubby.
It's $100 to win 1,300. We're playing for real. We're playing for real money tonight, and he's close. Javonte Williams, that one hit right, Chip.
Hey, yeah. So I
Yeah,
got some good
yeah.
news here, boys. I got some good news. So I just logged onto my app here, and all I need right now, Blake, is Juwan Johnson to catch one more ball to win $1,000 on $100. So Juwan Johnson needs to catch one ball to win $1,000.
So the Saints tight end.
If that motherfucker does not catch a ball, I don't win. But what I just did was I went on my app. The under for Juwan Johnson right now is 2.5 at plus 165. I just put $200 on that to return 530. So no matter what,
You hedge your
I'm gonna win
bet.
300. No matter what, I'm going to win 300 because I'm sick and tired of losing. But like every single week, I'm losing by one catch, and
Can
I'm
I-
not doing it this week.
Can
I'm
I
not doing it this week. So I'm winning 300
Yeah.
no matter what.
can I text Sean Payton and
Please do.
Joe Lombardi right now and be like, who is it?
Juwan Johnson.
Juwan
Yeah,
Johnson.
tell him
We
Juwan
need
Johnson on a
screen.
tight end screen. We just need a tight end
Yeah,
screen.
typically Roger Goodell would not like this, but like
Yeah.
the thing about Sean Payton is if you've never read the tea leaves out there, Sean Payton gives 0 F's about what
Yeah, zero.
Roger
What are the chances he
Roger
actually have his cell phone
Roger
on
Goodell.
him on the sideline?
Yeah.
if he knew the chances are if he knew it would piss off Roger, but not get him suspended, he would probably do it.
I feel he needs
Yeah.
to. I feel like Sean
Well,
Payton has walked the tightrope his entire career with Roger Goodell.
Oh yeah.
I like that, and I like that. I hate authority.
The good news with this
He's
all is
he's a
that
total
with that
highwayman.
What'd you say, Chip?
The good news with that all is with that hedge at plus 165. No matter what, I'm going to win $300 no matter what. But I would like to win that 700. That'd be nice.
Yeah, the 700 would be cool, but yeah, I mean, hey, win the
Yeah.
money, win the money.
Now, but yeah, no matter what, now I'm going to win some money. So,
So we need Cortland Sutton on this drive, Blake. We need Cortland Sutton, number 14, to show some life. Who's that? God,
Who is it? Who is it?
there's a flag
Who's
anyway. It
Is
don't
he- is he-
matter.
is he-
He said it don't
hold.
matter. We still got a
Is it-
whole quarter
Oh,
left.
I know.
We still got a whole
But he
quarter
hasn't even
left
got
to
a
catch the ball.
catch through 3.
Boys, I got to pour a drink. I'll be literally my head.
Bye,
goes wrong.
Rebecca. We love
Rebecca.
you.
Bye.
Rebecca's the best.
Just pour
Oh,
a drink
hey,
for
she
your
brought me
She
a
said-
she brought me a Brown's cooling rag
She
because you know
said-
I'm a fat
She
guy.
said,
that needs-
so is Tony, but only when he's drinking.
That's right. Wow, that's all right. Well, I'm always drinking, so I'll take it. I love drinking.
Be safe.
Bye. Let's go. Rally Town. We need a few of these. Shout out to her,
So
man.
is
We
this-
have the best
Is this
fans.
Bo Nick's dad?
Yeah,
Father,
Patrick.
yeah, Patrick Nick. I couldn't tell. He's so young, I couldn't tell if it was his dad or his
Krista.
grandpa.
Oh man.
Just pour a drink.
Well,
boys.
Bo Nix is actually he's down in New Orleans. He went to Auburn, so I think he's close to home down in New Orleans.
Auburn, Oregon.
Who is this speedster? Yeah, it's flying.
Who was it?
First and 20. By the way, dude, these maple old fashions, they're up there.
So just so you know, my last 2 maple old fashions, I've asked Victoria to not put the club soda in there.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
this one was off from the last one.
No, yours. I was like, no, keep putting the club soda in this guy's.
Oh, okay.
Old fashioned.
You took it out of yours.
Oh yeah, because
Okay.
he's all fancy with this club soda.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh,
want-
shit. Jesus, he made a highball. Now that's a highball glass.
What is that, Chip? What do you got?
If you can see through it, boys, you're doing all right. It's a 3-finger spice rum and ginger ale.
What's the rum? What's your rum of choice?
Sailor Jerry's. Here, I'll show you the bottle.
Sailor Jerry. I've heard of Sailor Jerry's, I think.
It's an East Coast thing.
I'm still always enamored by the man cave.
Dude, his basement is so sick. Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like a dirty pitch on there.
So do you know what? So try this sometime. You know what my rum of choice is, and so I like rum. I like all spirits. But if I'm like gonna drink rum, like just like on the rock, like just like this, like drink it like it's whiskey or like it's scotch. So Plantation, which is a relatively basic-ish rum, but like it's got like a lot of stuff. But Plantation XO 20-year anniversary. So Plantation 20-year XO anniversary. Ooh. And I'm talking about this is like the most majestic, like just pour it on a rocks cube. Again, like you're drinking whiskey, like you're drinking like the vanilla comes out of it, the cinnamon comes out of it, the like smoothness comes out of it. It's like an awesome. Have you ever had Ron Zacapa?
No.
No.
You never had Ron Zacapa?
No, what is it?
Well, you remind me of their founder a little bit.
Okay, I mean, he's probably awesome then.
Yeah, he's got like an 11-inch dick. But.
Oh, that's definitely. Well, I go by the millimeter system, but tomato, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hold on. We're not. Then he's not like Tony at all. Tony, put that arm away, Tony. No.
So
no
Ron Zacapa is actually a famous, like it's actually really well done, like Guatemalan rum, but it's Ron Jeremy's.
The hedgehog.
It's Ron Jeremy's rum. It's made in Guatemala. Like the reed on the bottles, like it's made in the mountains in Guatemala, and the reed on the bottles are actually like wrist and like ankle bracelets that have been made in like this like village, up in the mountains in Guatemala, and like for like 20. Like 2,000 plus years, like back in like Mayan times and stuff like that. But they've got multiple levels. But when you go to like the Ron Zacapa like 23 year and the XO, which are still like pretty decent price points. I mean, you're getting them in the $50 to $70 price points.
Right.
But yeah,
I got a question for you. When's the last time you had to drink a shitty bourbon, like where you had the whole?
Like the last time that I drank a old fashioned with club soda was the last time I drank shitty bourbon.
Jesus, this fucking guy.
So tonight,
I didn't even tell you to come back over here, Blake. It's
I'm trying to think. Like I don't know.
So attacked all the time.
I don't know. Like I don't know when the last time I drank a shitty bourbon was. I would say this. Like I've drank like I can't remember that honestly.
You need to live a little, man. You can't be hanging out with the Prince of the Poors drinking all these Guatemalan wristband rum. You got to get some H&H, pour it on some Coke, forget the ice cubes, and just send it. That's what you need in your life. You need humbled on your bourbon game a little bit.
I've drinking some, like in the past however many years, 5 years or whatever, like some crappy scotches that have been through like some of those like clubs, right? Like and so they come in vials that they're obviously trying to push them. They're a new scotch, which if it's a scotch, like it's hard to be a new scotch. Like you're pushing it, and so you're probably paying for the social media marketing. And like you go to drink it, and you're like, there's no peat. It doesn't taste like scotch, but it tastes like straight like petrol fuel, and like. I would be better off pouring this in my car. I would probably
take the paint off of your car.
I would probably get more miles to the gallon than a Buzz right now. So I've had a couple of those like that were just like pushed through some of those like review / like Scotch clubs. But
yeah, I'm gonna bring you up some shitty bourbon next time. We're gonna do
from
it.
Where?
I don't know. From the store.
He's out over the store.
Fucking plastic bottles. What do you think?
Southern Ohio.
Yeah, hell yeah. So by the way, everybody, we are on Juwan Johnson watch.
That's what we're on.
We're on Jawan Johnson watch. One catch, and we lose our freaking minds.
Pete Carmichael and Sean Payton are not texting me back right now.
I tell you, I'm pissed off them. They're dead to me. I mean,
I'm like,
get your priorities straight.
I mean, haven't you ever seen the old clip of like when they were trying to pull Tom Brady out at the Buccaneers, and Robin Gronkowski was like, "I need one more catch to get to my $1 million bonus," and Tom was like, "Oh, you need one more?" I said, "Oh, I got you." And then the coach were yelling at him because they'd already told him he was out, and they were yelling at him as he's going back on the field with because the game was out of hand. They were going in the playoffs. He's like, "I'm not fucking coming out. I'm not coming out." And they're like, "Oh, okay," you know. And the very first play, like Gronkowski runs to the flat. They're playing soft zone. It doesn't matter what the read is. He just dished him the ball for a 1 yard gain that he turned into a 1 yard catch that he turned into a 5 yard gain. And there's your $1 million bonus.
And he fought for that last 4 yards.
He's like, "Don't tell me I'm out. Like, I'll tell Gronk, like, you want me out because you're trying to treat me like a rookie, like protect my health. Like, I'm gonna tell Gronk to run out." Yeah,
when I say I'm out.
I know. But also, it's like I'm smarter than everybody else. Like, I know what they're gonna run. I'm gonna tell Gronk to run a 1 second route, like almost like a screen. I'm gonna catch, throw, be faster than they could get to me, even if there was no offensive line out there. It was just like rush on air. I'm gonna get the ball out faster than they could get to me on air, and like he's gonna get his bonus.
Yeah, I know the bonus system. That was actually a big deal because they were actually like on the last week. They're like, "Hey, he needs so many catches to get his, like his $250,000 percentage enhancing bonus." So yeah,
I'm a big fan of this, and I've always been a believer in this. Like, I get the like structuring of the contracts on that state, but like if you're going, I believe this. Like, and people have to know this about like there's owners, there's the haves and have-nots to a degree. The league is trying to constantly get this figured out, and that's why they're doing some of the things with the private equity now. But there's the haves and have-nots in the ownership group, and so there's still a few last vestiges like Mark Davis, Mike Brown and stuff like that down in Cincinnati, where like their dads founded the teams back in the old AFL. Like, they don't come from like billionaire multi-conglomerate families, right? So it's like, yeah, their team is worth a lot of money, but in terms of cash, like they don't have like this just cash in the bank, like the Haslams and the Allens and blah blah blah, and like all these other the Jerry Joneses in the world. So like, when it comes to these bonuses and the cash, like a salary cap, like that can affect things, right? Like the Haslams can sustain. The Haslams wanted to move on from Deshaun Watson. They could, but maybe Cincinnati or the Raiders couldn't. They couldn't eat that money. Right. They don't have the cash. In fact, they couldn't have even signed that contract from the get-go because they didn't have the cash and escrow to handle that. And so I've always been a believer of this. Like, I get the incentive and the motivation factor of making you like play for it, but I believe like you need to have an escrow, like the cash, to account for all, if 100% of your bonuses hit, you need to have that set. And like, you need to be, if you understand like the human side of things and like building real like cultures and rosters, like you need to be, then there are certain owners that are able to do that, magnanimous enough to like, hey, you didn't quite make your bonus because this, that, and the other, you're injured here, injured there, whatever, but like you played through it and like, like I'm gonna pay you. Like, don't do something detrimental to the team to try to chase the stats. Like, I will pay you out this bonus, right? But you gotta have the cash. The owner's got to have the cash to do that. There's a difference. Like, people don't realize that. Like, there's a big difference between the salary cap and like the amount of cash that is actually paid out year by year by the owners. And those are two different things. And the NFL's got the best system on that. But those are two different things. And like, I'm a believer though in that. Like, if I was ever an owner, majority owner of a team, like I would want to make sure that I had win. There you go. Keyword win. I would want to make sure that any of those incentive bonuses that I had the cash escrow to honor them, even if they didn't hit them. If I wanted to, you know
like
what I mean?
splash them.
Yeah.
Like, hey, thanks for the season. Stay here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Oh, God.
That's bad news. Dude, Tipton 84
Well,
hitting the ball like crazy.
Yeah, Tipton. If you took the over/under on
you got a
Tipton,
sack.
oh man,
Oh,
you hit that
gross.
shit early. So
SOS.
SOS, because what just happened right there was Sean Payton
They're
just
not going
peeled the
for it
ears
here.
back of his D line, and they just sent it.
Are they
sent
going
it.
for it? No, they're not going for it.
Nah, 4th and 20. I don't see that happening.
They're down.
If they got positive yardage there, probably, because you're in a spot where you got to start
they're down
getting
3
points.
scores.
But and here's the problem we're having now is 26-3. Denver's probably not going to.
I know.
Our Cortland Sutton bet's not looking good right now.
Yeah. Boys, I got to take a quick pee.
All right, Chip.
We're going to time you.
Shake it more than once. You're
On
playing
your mark,
with it.
get set, go.
All right.
Go.
Underlay.
Andale, arriba. We would say, what would we say for candidate? Andale, yeah.
Oh God, poutine.
Poutine.
Yeah, that's like their cheese curds and gravy concoction in Toronto. Absolutely. Oh, you're getting ready to light one up. How was the bourbon pairing? Well,
it was phenomenal.
Okay. What is this one here? This is
it's a brand new long CAO. So like I actually like the CAO Gold when I come in here, which is a shorty, it's a mild and stuff like that. So this is a CAO, but it's a long, and so like I've already smoked a third of it, right here. Because I actually had to rip off a lot of the label, but it's smooth, it's mild. It pairs actually very well with the Knob Creek. They're based in both Lakewood, and they've got an office in Lakewood, and they've got a shop in Rocky River.
Okay.
So here in Northeast Ohio. Steven is the proprietor, and Matt got a chance to meet him.
Steve Inman?
Steve or Steven.
I was going to say, there's a Steve Inman on Twitter, and he hosts like street fights and shit. That guy's pretty cool. I thought maybe we had the same guy.
I thought you said Steven. Like his first name was Steve, his last name was Steven.
I've met a Steve Stevens before in my life.
Who
he touched me in an awkward spot, and I didn't appreciate it much, so I punched his face.
Wow.
I made up everything about everything right there. That was so made up.
That was a lot.
That was a big fat lot.
It doesn't sound made up.
We talked about accountability though, and I'm being held myself accountable for lying to everybody right there. So
I think Blake hit it right on the nose. Doesn't sound me. I think you're just venting. If you're in the wrong session right now, this isn't therapy. I think we got it. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, but not on the late night parlay. I don't think that's right.
Nothing's off the table on the late night parlay. I tell you what is on the table. Jawan Johnson, please get one more catch. I want to see a big win on here.
Were you watching that drive? 84 got 3 catches on that drive. What?
I know Tipton. I don't even know who the hell this Tipton guy is, man.
And 83 is on the field. That's even the crazier part. 83 is actually on the field.
I know. Well, he's going to be on the field here for at least one more drive. I'd say, Chip, we're going to keep this thing going here till the end of the next Saints possession.
I would tell you this. Probably the coach. I would tell you.
I'm not really either. Everybody went to home. Everyone's asleep at home, so I don't really give a shit.
Out of all coaches in the NFL right now that are currently coaching that give least a shit about anybody's parlay, it would probably be Sean Payton.
He would. He'd be like, hang on, what are the odds on that? All right. Hey, you heard it here first. Sean Payton's got her backs.
Sean Payton's like.
He's got her backs.
Yeah. Sean Payton's like the knowledge of the parlay or caring anything about that is the further. He's like, I want to demoralize you. I want to teabag you. I want to make you say. I want to make you say uncle. I want to make you like it. Like,
dude, if I was.
Have I coached with you before? Have I coached with you before? Like, am I a great friend of yours? I'm gonna try to beat the living dog crap out of you just so I can take you out to dinner and pay for your dinner and talk shit to you at the combine, like when the owners meeting, head coaches meeting when we get together. Like, oh yeah.
The Saints are about to give up 1,000 yards combined offense in 2 weeks' time. Like, I want you to know that.
I know, which is absolutely mind-boggling.
That's blowing. I thought Dennis Allen was a guy.
Yeah, me too. And I
Shit,
thought
1,000 yards. Hammer that. Hey, everybody watching, whoever New Orleans plays next week, you might want to look at their at the offense they're playing against and hit the over.
Oh, Jesus, Williams.
you know who their
So
defense coordinator is.
Williams had 3 receptions in the first half, not 1 in the second.
I just want to know for Cleveland area fans if you knew who their defensive coordinator was.
I'm trying to think of who it could be. Eric Mangini?
It starts with a J, and his last name starts with a W.
Jason Wax.
Dude, I don't know.
Joe
Woods? Oh, my God. No wonder they're giving up 8,000 yards in 2 weeks. I did not know that. Boy, he's out of a job after this year again. He's done. Okay, how many – okay, you say you get 2 to 3 trips to the buffet line as a head coach in the NFL. How many trips do you get to the buffet line as a shitty defensive coordinator?
So here's and Joe Woods was Joe Woods' first defensive coordinator job was for the Denver Broncos not that long ago, because I was the defensive coordinator for the Browns and G-Dub was the head coach for the Browns going against Vance Joseph as the head coach of the Broncos. And Joe Woods was the
Saints getting the ball back.
And Joe Woods was the defensive coordinator for the Broncos. So Joe Woods was the defensive coordinator of the Broncos, and Vance Joseph, who is
under Vic Fangio?
No. This was under Vance Joseph.
Oh,
so
Vance Joseph. Okay.
The defensive coordinator. I'm trying not to light the cow mat on fire.
We got
here.
But look, hang on.
So to reframe for the viewers out here, Vance Joseph is the current defensive coordinator for the Broncos. But not too long ago, he was the head coach of the Broncos. It was this rare thing where he got fired as the head coach. There was one head coach, all right, Vic Fangio, and then Vic Fangio was fired, and then he got brought back immediately on the next staff in a demoted role as defensive coordinator.
Saints scored a touchdown here.
But so the defensive coordinator in this game, Vance Joseph, was the head coach for the Denver Broncos. And the defensive coordinator for the Saints, Joe Woods, was at that time that Vance Joseph was the head coach for the Broncos, the defensive coordinator for the Broncos. The head coach for
Jesus,
what a
carousel.
The head coach for the Saints, Sean Payton, was the head coach for the Saints, who they're playing, and Dennis Allen was the ex-DB coach and then the D coordinator for the Saints. In between all that time, G-Dub, Greg, was the defensive coordinator for the Saints and the head coach for the Browns. I was the offensive line coach for the Saints and the defensive coordinator for the Browns when we played against all of these people.
I got a question for you. And I think a lot of people would like to know this. And before I ask it, tell me to fuck off if I'm crossing your lines. Just be like,
no, never.
Fuck off.
Okay. The question is, it's not going to be specific, but the question is this: if you're not a head coach in the NFL, if you're an old, offensive coordinator or whatever it is, are those dudes still making millions, or is it just the head coach? Yeah, they are.
At this day and age in the NFL, the current floor is around, like, even if you're a first-time offensive coordinator or first-time defensive coordinator, you're going to be making a million plus a year, like the floor. The head coaches, but there's ranges, and that's what people have to understand. Like, there's within the head coaches, there's ranges, big ranges within. Like, I'm a first-time young head coach, signing my first contract, and then I'm a Sean Payton, like Bill Belichick of the world. So a first-time head coach could be signing a deal for 4 or 5 years at like $5 or $5.5 million a year, fully guaranteed at signing though. So if they get fired the next day, but as long as it's not for cause, like the entirety of that contract is guaranteed. But let's say 4 or 5 years for $5 or $5.5 million. Well, but then you got the Sean Paytons of the world doing the same job as them, right? and they're making 20+ million per year. So 5 years, 100 million, right? And the same thing in the coordinator world. You got a first-time coordinator. He's maybe making $1 million a year. Then you have a Vic Fangio who's been a head coach. G-Dub was this way as well, too. You've been a head coach. You're kind of an OG coordinator. You've got this different niche where you've been a head coach. You're more like an assistant head coach of like your half of the team. And like you may be up and then at like that $4 million range a year.
Watch TV.
But there's a lot of variance. But that's what people don't understand.
We hit it. Sorry.
He caught it.
We got it. We got a winner. $1,300 on the Jawan Johnson reception. Congratulations, Chip. You son of a bitch. You beautiful son of a bitch. That is amazing. That is our biggest hit to date on the late night parlay.
Man.
Congratulations, Chip.
Great job, Chip.
Hell
That was
yes.
But no, to finish the answer to you, Chip, like they're like what people don't realize because they think all about that is like the head coach. If you set a salary cap, which there's not one, but a salary cap for the entirety of the staff, the head coach probably makes like freaking 80% of the salary cap for the entire staff.
That's crazy.
There are coaches, but there are multiple coaches coaching in this game like tonight that because they're playing on a Thursday night or just in general, like they sleep in the office multiple times a week. They maybe have kids, families, they're in their 30s that don't see them. They're super bright. They're maybe going to be the Mike McDaniels or Sean McVays in a year or 2 or 5. But they're making under 100K a year. Like they're making under 70,000 a year. They're making between 50,000 and 20,000 a year, and they're literally sleeping in the office. And they're sleeping in the office because they can't afford. Like, think about this. They're sleeping in the office because they can't afford a 30-minute round trip, like 15 minutes to the office, 15 minutes. It's not because they live an hour from the office or an hour and a half. Like they live 15 minutes from the office, and they can't afford that 30-minute commute and maybe even a 30-minute or whatever like conversation they have to have with their wife. So that 1 hour eats into like the 3 hours that they have to sleep. And so they're like, I'm just going to sleep at the office for 3 or 4 days. And they're the ones putting together so much of this game plan, and they're making $50,000, $20,000, $35,000 a year.
That's crazy.
And
that's crazy.
Like when you go up each level in the NFL, and I'll tell you this, I'm just being real with you.
What an insider endpoint.
There's a lot of fraudulent. I'm just being real. There's a lot of fraudulent people in the NFL. Like there's a lot of coaches who they're little fingers. They like as G-Dub would say, as my father would say, like if anybody ever watched the old Dukes of Hazzard back in the day or anything, like he's like Bo Dukes. Remember like the Bo Dukes?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The Dukes like say, yeah, they couldn't coach me to fuck Bo Duke, you know? Like, yeah. So back like they are politicians. They know how to like get people to like them and whatnot, but they don't know what they're doing. They can't coach. They'll never be a position coach or a head coach, but they like carve out this little system for them, which like in the NFL, people don't realize this is like, even like if you just keep on getting employed in the NFL, even like getting rotated around one team to another. Like say I'm nothing but a tight end coach or a linebacker coach, but I like get people like me and I carve out this political niche for me. And even if I go on to another team, I'm minimally going to increase my salary at 5% a year. Now, occasionally what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to get my buddy that I worked with before that's risen up through the ranks to put in an offer for me at their bad team that's got an opening for me. And I'm at a good team, and I have no desire to go over there and rock my cart, but I want to go up more than 5% this year. I want to go up 10, 15, 20. I want to go up to the top 5, average of the top 5, like almost like franchise tagging as a coach. I get my buddy to put in an offer for me at my team and try to like steal me away. And then I get my players who I buddied with, and I haven't like drawn the line in the sand and really like kept them accountable and grown them. I've just tried to be their friends, get them to say like, oh, we can't lose my coach or whatever. And they put in this offer letter for me, and I sit there and say, hey, well, if you're paying me $400,000 a year, but if you pay me $600,000 a year, I'll stay here. And I'll turn that down. And then that's when you see all those like, oh, turn down an opportunity interview.
Yeah,
they
got bought out to stay at home.
And to a degree, I'm just being honest. I'm telling you the rough side of the business is the owners know about making money. The owners and this is to a degree pennies on the dollar for the owners, and they get robbed on a lot of this stuff where people are like playing this game. Like eventually I got to this point to where like I'm about winning and nothing about winning. And I felt like the rare times that I was sitting around those owners, I was like, I'm more like them than the people sitting on my side of the table. And I need to get to the ownership and equity side of things, because where I can, and maybe from that side of things, influence winning more, but not like fight for fractions of pennies on the dollar relatively, and play all these like Game of Thrones games. I loved Game of Thrones, watching it.
Oh yeah,
on HBO with some bourbons at night after.
Not the shitty shit. We've established that.
Yeah,
not the shitty stuff.
Not working. Not
That's
working
right.
18-hour days. Not working 18-hour days with people trying to play a bad cosplay of freaking Daenerys Targaryen, or like some shit like Littlefinger or something like that. I was like, yeah, I need to go ahead and retire from this, Yeah.
But dude, you had how long were you in the NFL? 12 years, 15 years?
15 years as a professional coach, but then probably 31 years as a person.
Yeah.
Right. So 15 years myself, 16 years as the son of a father coaching the NFL.
You grew up in it for sure.
So,
right?
you 31 years total before I retired, and 15 years myself as the breadwinner.
What's that?
You grew up at the dinner. You grew up at the dinner table. So I like to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've got like 6. Where are we at on this, Chip? Do we have any bets like still playing? Unless
nothing.
Cortland Sutton figures it out.
I'm good to go. He won't even get the ball. They're not going to throw it.
No,
he won't even get the ball.
It hasn't got a catch now. Hasn't got a catch when they're up by 23. I doubt he'll get a catch after they're up 23.
Yeah.
So we had another banger here tonight. We didn't hit our late night parlay yet. We still got Kamara out there lingering around, and Sutton maybe. But Chip hit the Chips Chubby, which was an absolute freaking banger.
Huge banger.
$100 to win. $1,300. It happened right here on the late night parlay. Chip
totally hedges the bet.
And that's what Chip. He does give up some profit along the way.
I'm not a big hedger. I'm not a big hedger, but with that,
no, you're a cash out guy. You're a cash out guy, but you like guaranteeing. You like setting yourself for a guaranteed win, even if it's not as much to win, but a win's a win, and that's what I respect about Chip. He takes the microeconomics approach, right, Chip?
With how much I bet, like when I cash out, it's like still $700-800. It's still a lot of a shitload of money. I'm not cashing out for $13. You know what I mean? So when you're staring at $700 in the face, you can press that button. Do it. Like, who cares about the extra $200 that you might have gotten or might not have gotten? You have the money. Right. You're good to go. You're not stressing anymore.
Well, next week we are back to normal. We're going to be in our respective man caves, I think, unless we yes. And the next 2 weeks,
you guys are going to get next week a tune-in session from the Williams man cave.
Oh, I'm
excited. Is honestly probably. I may even be able to get Tony to come up to the Williams Man Cave.
What, Grossi or me?
Not Tony Grossi.
Me.
You, Tony.
I might be able to get convinced to the Man Cave. That might happen.
The Williams Man Cave is...
Oh, my God.
The Williams Man Cave is bigger square footage-wise than the Grotto.
Okay. Hey, I'm down.
Movie theater.
You might see me at Burger.
Movie theater. A bar.
That's dirty.
A bar bigger than this. Pool hall.
Did you see what just happened?
I did see.
Big boy,
defensive tackle for Denver just got a tip and took it for a pick 6. They're up 32-3.
Well, yeah, the next 2 Thursdays we're going to be remote, either from the Man Cave in Berea / Kansas City, because 2 Thursdays from now is Halloween.
Which we will be in Kansas City live for that one.
He'll be in Kansas City live. I will be trick or treating live because
I'll be
my
starting
house is
my
that
standard
house.
trip.
My house is that house in Berea.
Well, when
so
you got
we'll
a basement that big, I better expect to see full size freaking Twix candy bars out on your front porch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're drinking all this high end bourbon. You need to give out some cavities, them damn kids.
We got G-Dub, like we're going as firemen. I try to get G-Dub a Chippendales fireman outfit.
Oh shit. That'd be awesome.
You know, because he's lost 40 pounds in the last 9 weeks.
He could pull it off.
Yep.
I want to go out and talk to him about it. Let's see if we can. I want to back you up. Chip.
All right, we gotta pop this thing off here, boys.
Yeah. Good shit tonight, Chip. Dude.
Yeah.
Our best live show from the Grotto yet. We're getting better each and every week. We're hitting bigger and bigger bets every week too. Just throwing that out there. But everybody, be a friend.
I'm gonna throw that. Hold on, I'm gonna throw this out there before you.
Sorry.
When he caught his catch, when he caught his third catch, I was looking at you and I saw you looking at the camera. Blake was explaining some salary stuff, and I saw you looking at me, and I saw the look in your eyes, and I knew right away that he made that catch. And then, like 2 seconds after,
that's chemistry.
Because you got the replay. I didn't see it. I didn't see it until the replay.
Chip's got the. He saw me, and he saw it in my eyes. He can read me.
Oh, I saw Tony go like this, and then like kind of put his hands down, like relax, and like look at dead in the camera, and I looked right at you, and I was like, 83 just caught the ball.
I did the best I could, Chip. Hey, everybody, be a friend, tell a friend, do something nice for somebody that you haven't done something nice for in a long time. Let's make a difference in this world. Tomorrow night is pre-recorded. Saturday is pre-recorded. But we're back to you Sunday live with another foodie show. Everybody, just keep it locked there on Dude Network. We're growing this thing each and every week. We're blessed to have each and every one of you here with us. Thanks for the Grotto and the Barley House. It's been a good run up here. Where we end up at next, God only knows. But it's going to be summer cool, and we're bringing the crowd and the party with us. If you want us at your place, get a hold of us, Tony at the Dude Network, or get a hold of Blake at Championship Coaching Consulting on Instagram. All good stuff here. Thanks, Chip. Thanks, Blake. Thanks, G-Dub. Thanks, everybody, for watching us win money. We'll see everybody next time. Let's